Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin. This is news around the world.
And in the headlines, federal government okay 18 years age limit for WAEC NECO. Inspector General of Police order arrest of corpse killers during Abuja Shite procession. Borno Finance Commissioner Hamid is dead. And on the foreign scene, dam boss kills 60 people. In the world of business, Air France suspends a Tel Aviv Berters flight over Israeli strikes. And moving on to entertainment, Nollywood actress Sharon O'Pemen died after childbirth. And in sport, ex-England manager Sven Goran Eriksson dies at 76. Good evening and thank you for joining us for the news across the world on Diamond 887 FM Ilorin. I am Precious Afolabi D. You can listen to us via website www.diamondfm.net or watch us live on Facebook at Diamond 887 FM. You can also download our app on Google Play Store. Diamond 887 FM will bring you the details of the news after this break.
We often think that mental health breakdowns sound like this.
I'm emotionally stressed. I'm emotionally downcast. I am so confused of all about life.
But in reality, they can sound like this. Don't make assumptions that people are okay just because they laugh and they smile. Everyone is going through something. Check on your friends and be kind to everyone else.
This message is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin.
Welcome back. The federal government has banned individuals below the age of 18 from sitting for WAEC. West African West Examination Council and the National Examinations Council NECO. The announcement was made by the Minister of Education, Professor Taya Mama, during a television interview. He also noted that the same restrictions applied to candidates sitting for the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examinations UTME conducted by the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board JAM, clarifying that this is not a new policy. Marmon noted that the federal government has long directed WAEC and NECO to enforce the 18-year requirement for candidates who wish to sit for these examinations. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has ordered operatives to track down and arrest the sponsor and killers of the policemen involved in the recent processions by the Islamic Movement of Nigeria, commonly known as the Shiite. In a statement issued today by the force spokesperson, Muyiwa Adejobi, the IG condemns the killings of the police officers while on duty, stating that those who murdered these policemen have murdered peace. The police reported that the Shiite member attacked its personnel during the processions, resulting in the death of 2 police officers, with 3 others unconscious in the hospital. The Shiite group, on the other hand, claimed that the police killed and injured several of their members during the processions in the Wuse area of the Federation. FCT. A public affair analyst, Dr. Mashood Hadi, has stressed that the importance of dialogue between the government and the Shiite group to resolve the clash between police operatives and members of the Proscribed Islamic Movement of Nigeria, IMN, popularly known as the Shiites, following the recent clash that resulted in the loss of 2 police officers and 3 others injured in the Wuse area of Abuja, FCT. Dr. Mashood made this earlier today while featuring on the Diamond Breakfast Show, where he also highlighted the need for effective prosecution of those responsible in order to address insecurity in the country.
Since, thank God that some arrests have been made, what is important is that prosecute them once and for all, and let us, because it's a treasonable felony. If you are fighting against your own fatherland and you are causing mayhem here and there, killing and destroying an institution of government, so this is a serious offense, and whoever has been, let them be tried, and then at the same time we devise another means to make sure we find a way of having a talk to them. They are not faceless.
Dr. Hadi emphasized the need for the government to enhance security measures by increasing personnel through recruitment and utilizing technology, such as drone for surveillance in areas prone to terrorism. Furthermore, it stressed that the fund allocated for arms and ammunition procurement should be allocated and utilized judiciously to maximize effectiveness.
The government should go and beef up the number of our security people by opening up the gates of recruitment into these services, Nigerian Army, Civil Defense, Nigerian Police Force, and all the rest, so that we have enough number first. Secondly, all money being voted for ammunition, acquisition of this procurement of ammunition, should be judiciously spent, so that the right people, the right this thing should be procured. Thirdly, we need to deploy technology. Go and purchase drone and get this area surveillance and this thing combatant and everything put together to make sure that we are ahead of these people, because it's
Rotarian Taiwo Olatayo has been sworn in as the 7th president of Rotary Club of Ilori, a new dawn. Rotarian Olatayo was sworn in during an investiture programs in Ilori. At the weekend, in his acceptance speech, Rotarian Olatayo promised to keep the flag of the Rotary flying, even as he seek the unflinching support of other Rotarians in achieving the aims and objectives of the club. He opines that as being the president of the club is a dream come true.
Advise them to work hard. At times, it can be tough. Humanitarian service is not something that is easy, because it's not as if we are all rich. Everyone is rich. It is the little that we put together that makes the whole. And one good thing about Rotary is that your commitment will determine how you are going to move in terms of leadership, because they must have.
The outgoing president of Rotary Club of Ilori, New Dawn, Vera David, advised the new presidents to carry every members of the club along in the utilizations of project slated for the year. She thanks the members of the club for their support during Artana. She urged members of the club to fully support the new president.
He should have he should have a tender heart. That is he should be able to tolerate. He should be able to tolerate a lot, because as a leader, he will see different things. He will see different behaviors. You know, we are human. We don't have the same character. So as human, he should be able to understand and be.
Borno State Commissioner of Finance Ahmed Ali Ahmed has died at the house in Dombua Road in Maiduguri, the state capital. Sources familiar with the matter said that the commissioner room door was forced open after it was observed that his usual time to wake up had passed without any sign of him. The State Commissioner of Information and Internal Security, Usman Tar, confirms Ahmed's death in a statement. Tar said that the burial of the late commissioner will take place at his residence this evening according to the Islamic Rite. Sworn in on August 10th, 2024, Ahmed was before then the state zonal manager of Zenith Bank in Maiduguri. The news across the world is reaching you from Diamond 887 FM in Lorry. We go on a break now. When we return, we'll bring you foreign sports news. Please stay with us.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Diamond 887 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
You are listening to the news across the world, reaching you from Diamond 887 FM in Lorry. We move now to the foreign news. At least 60 people have been killed after a dam burst because of heavy rainfall in the war-torn Sudan. Search operations are currently underway, but there are few fear that the death toll could even be higher. The Habit Dam has a capacity of 25 million cubic meters and is the main source of drinking water for the coastal city of Port Sudan, where the military government is based. After being ravaged by 16 months of the civil war, Sudan is now experiencing a territorial rain and the flood that have killed dozens and forced tens of thousands from their homes. The Air Force was trying to rescue people who had become trapped after seeking refuge in the mountains. And still in the foreign scene, gunmen have killed at least 22 people in the southwest Pakistan after forcing them out of their vehicles and checking their identity. The attack happened overnight on the highway in Bolakstan province, where security forces are battling sectarian ethnics and the separatist violence. The Bolath Liberation Army, BLA, as the military group, has said it was behind the attack in Musa Khel district. Pakistan's Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi said that the security forces has killed 12 militants in operations after the attack, but did not give further detail. And now moving on to the business news.
Diamond FM Business News.
Air France's suspected flight to Tel Aviv and birth scheduled for today after Israel launched airstrikes into Lebanon. Air Force, which usually runs a daily service to both cities, had already halted flight to Beirut between the July 29th and August 15th, but has kept flying to Tel Aviv. Air Force did not say whether its budget Sodadri Transvasia, which also serves both destinations, would suspend its flight. German airline Lufthansa earlier extended its Beirut flight suspensions to the end of September and said it will not fly to Tel Aviv and Tehran until September 2nd. And now moving on to the entertainment scene.
Diamond FM Entertainment News.
Nollywood actress Sharon Opemem has died. The movie producer passed on almost 1 month after delivering a second child. The sad news was confirmed by the Sharon's College Stanley Antap on a post on an Instagram account, and he said it is a sad day for Nollywood and the Edo entertainment industry. Sharon, who was a filmmaker, actress, entrepreneur, and humanitarian, has left a significant void in the industry. On July 31st, Sharon announced the birth of a second child. On her Facebook page, she reportedly went into a coma after the childbirth and eventually died. And now moving on to the sport news.
Diamond FM Sports News.
Swedish football manager Sven-Göran Eriksson as the coach of England from 2001 to 2006 died today at the age of 76 after battle with pancreatic cancer. The Swedish, who managed a number of the high-profile teams and took England to World Cup qualifier final in 2002 and 2006, announced the February 2023 that was stepping back from the public life due to the health issues. In January, he told public broadcaster Sveriges Radio that he was suffering from pancreatic cancer and that his doctor assessment was that he had at the best maybe of the year to live, at worst a little less. Born February 5th, 1948 in Sunni in western Sudan, Eriksson, who gave by the Venice to Swedish, found success as a football manager after retiring from the modest career as a defender. And lastly, in the world of sports, Super Eagles midfielder Alex Iwobi has said that the Super Eagles are determined to secure a place at the 2025 African Cup of Nations. The Super Eagles will begin their quest for a place in the competitions against the Benin Republic next month. It will be said that the fans expect a lot from them and they are ready to get the point of the team to qualify. The encounter with the Shatters will be held at the Godwin Opabio International Stadium, Huyo, on Saturday, September 7th. The Super Eagles have won once in 4 outings since their final clash with Côte d'Ivoire at the AFCON 2023 finals. And that was the news and the end of the world of news. But before we go, here again are the recap of the major stories. Federal government okays 18 years age limit for WAEC NECO. Inspector General of Police ordered arrest of Coop's killers during Abuja Shaites procession. Borno Finance Commissioner Ahmed is dead. And on the foreign scene, a dam burst kills 60 people. In business, Air France suspends tells Aviv birth flight over Israeli strikes. And entertainment, Nollywood actress Sharon Opeyman dies after childbirth. And lastly, in the water sport, ex-England manager Sven Goran Eriksson dies at 76. Do you know on this day in 1944 the National Councils of Nigeria and the Cameroon NCNC was established? Now you know. For news coverage or information about happenings around you, kindly contact Diamond FM Newsroom number N0916 062 7526. The news across the world was edited by Abiodun Akinwumi. I am Precious Afolabi D. Many thanks for listening.
For up-to-date news reported across the globe, be rest assured you're on the right radio dial. Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin, your shining supreme station.